Welcome, I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. So I listened to Anna from Mind Forward's previous video. It was amazing. It's awesome. She mentioned that God is coming. The visitation that I've mentioned through my videos, okay? We are in the season of a wonderful transformation, and I want to give more clarity into this, where we're from, why we've been here, and where we are going, what's about to happen. All right. She also mentioned about the butterfly. I want to share this with you. All right. Before my sons left school, my son did this for me. And it's amazing. A small butterfly in a large butterfly with an X. Okay. And image like a J. I fell in love with this image. And when Anna mentioned about, when she mentioned about the butterfly in connection with Scorpion, okay, this was brought to mind. I just thought I'd share that with you. Now, I'm going to give some metaphors that I received from Spirit for greater revelation. And it's trying to articulate and convey why we left our first estate, going on these journeys, where we are now and about to be transformed, bridging into a new earth, which is connected back home. Right, so Wayne Herschel shared this image with us, and he mentioned that when he had a near-death experience, he went to this place and he asked for another chance. I think he also mentioned that this is the place where the gods come from. I know that that's my home. I have said in my videos, I come from another place. Many of us have felt this since we were kids. This is not our world, all right? Now, I want to give a metaphor using symbols to explain why we left home, all right? And I'm going to keep it as basic as I possibly can, because if you grasp this, you're going to understand why we've been in this world, going through these states, and where we are going, or what's about to happen, if I can get this across right. And I'm going to do it very basic, okay? So, symbolically, all right, we were created by our Creator, who had a divine idea of himself, whereby he formed you upright, perfect, but you are a virgin star, angel. All right. Now this could be found in ancient and sacred texts, even in the Bible for those who pay attention. It's in the forbidden knowledge. And what do I mean by forbidden knowledge? There is knowledge at our disposal that we have access to, that not so long ago our religious and political system would deny you looking at it, right? The Pope, papacy, the Vatican, the religious belief systems would forbid anyone looking at the type of material we have access to today. That's the best way of saying it. I've got to be careful what I say, how I approach things. Right, so back to this. I do apologise. This is a vinyl record, right? Think of it as a disc, as symbolic as a soul, right? This is, should we say, a representative, a very basic symbol and metaphor of who we were back home, right? We had a lovely song with our grooves, but that was it, okay? And so being the virgin angels with our grooves made upright, we were seeing other, should we say, entities that were different, okay? And they had virtues that we did not know of because we only had our grooves, all right? And so to be like one of the gods, where we would learn the wonderful virtues of forgiveness, desiring something, to recreate, to have comparison, to have likes and dislikes, which is a colourful creative nature of these entities we used to see back home. But we were only this, okay, with only a song. And this, okay, you can't stick in new grooves. That's your song, that's it, it's vinyl, all right? So the only way that that can change is you copy the song off it, all right? And you render the song itself. Which brings me to this image. So our song comes off the vinyl, all right? Sound, vibration, light, frequency, all right? Where we become the fiery being, okay? Off the vinyl, off that body we left back home, all right? Now we become this, all right? Going on our journeys through the spectre, where we are the angels that can be transformed. That's what the Statue of Liberty is all about. The angels being transformed, going through a host body system in the spectre, right? Where we are made in the image of the gods here. Then we are transformed again through our awakening, coming out with great reward and experiences, etc. Wonderful virtues. And so now it's on CD. Be aware, it could be rendered, it could be copied, all right? However, you still have your vinyl back home, all right, with all its grooves. That can't be touched. But this CD, it can be rendered, it can be copied, etc. All right, it can be changed. The next symbol, metaphor, from the vinyl to CD and now to this image is the harp. Okay, the angelic being with the Christ formed in us, the harp. Only now we've come from the vinyl CD now with a harp, and when we string that chord, everything around us changes. Now you start to see there's a reason why we left home in the first place. Okay, so not only could just others listen to your song, which never changed, you can now co-create with your Father new songs, okay, a new environment. You're going to become like he that is, all right, with your strings. And every time you hit a certain chord, your whole environment changes, especially when Father is dwelling in you. Everywhere you walk, everything will spring to life. And so because of the processes that you've been through, the journeys that you've been through, you have now your likes and dislikes, your wonderful virtues, the desires of the heart. You string that chord and that's erected. Okay, that brings me then to the deeper truth and lifting of the veils of the world that we are in now. Okay, so let me pause it there. Okay, so like I said in my previous videos, we are in a matrix, a quantum biological computer machine world covered up in vegetable matter, all right? Now, when I say this, people don't really grasp it. They don't really, should we say, grasp on a deeper understanding the truth of this being conveyed, that we would be in a computer simulated world. Yet there is many out there that know that we are. Remember the golden ratio, right? The 1.618, it's number, it's code. We have the book of Numbers in the Bible. Why is there a book called the book of Numbers? Because it's digital. We live in a digital world. Now, me saying this, people will be like, he's gone off his head, right? It's not real, right? It's not a simulation. It is. It is a real digital computer simulated reality. It's not real. And there is many who show us in our face, like Bryan Adams, okay? In the music, Don't Give Up. He's showing you he's in a computer simulated reality, all right? Remember the CD. I'll share these images with you, okay? Again, transforming the digital, all right? The digital reality. And this reality doesn't want you to use your imagination. It doesn't want you to think. It wants you to conform like everyone else. It's AI, robots keeping robots in check. It's the first earthly man, Adam, in the land of Nod, playing as Cain. All right? Let me pause there. Okay. In the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, all right, they talk about the ultimate question, 42. Well, Spirit made me go and watch the original. And in the original, they talk about this high advanced technology, this AI, this world, computer simulated world that we would go in, okay, called Earth, right? I could do this all day, right? Show you the truth dropping in movies, music videos, it's in our poetry, it's in the ancient texts. They're telling us we are in a fake century copy computer simulated world. When you really start delving deeper into it and going through your mystical experiences, then you're going to grasp it on a deeper level and you're going to be in awe. All right? Let me pause there. So now being in this world, you can apply your mind because you are digital, like a CD, where you can start changing your environment using your imagination, okay? Because now it's not rigid. You're not just working with the vinyl where it's grooves, that's all you get. No, you're now working with a CD, with color, with spectrum. You can start using your imagination and mind to start creating the things that you like. Many are still working under the power, not realizing that Lord Jesus Christ is altogether one with their imagination, their soul, their source, their spirit. It's one with the Father, the conceiver and conception, the creator, the light, spirit, love, and mercy. All right. In Leo da Vinci's secret painting, you'll see the bull, okay, with the tree of life steering towards the phoenix. Hopefully you can see that all right. This is a secret painting of Leo da Vinci. Again, Taurus, the Alpha and Omega. And we found, again, listening to Anna, Omega, another connection with Mega, with another symbol, the butterfly. Okay. Let me just pause there. Okay, so this next image is from Orphism. It's a occult hidden mystery. Okay, it's part of poetry. And there's sacred texts. He's pointing at the bull. All right, and he's got a harp. And again, you see the tree. All right. Again, this is ancient texts and mysteries for those who are seeking the hidden that can reveal so much. Always, when you are going into ancient texts, seeking the depths of God, go to your Bible as a reference and authority. You will always find the connections, so you will never go wrong, okay? Again, this is in connection with the mysteries, the cosmic egg, and the serpent. Right. Now, a couple of years ago, let me just share this image with you first. So look at these images of a train station, okay, the mountains, a rock, etc. This it's all computer generated, okay, with a new engine, computer PC engine, right? I went through a weird exercise where Father was getting me to look at the latest graphics, the definition, the new PC engines, where the imagery is what's the word? It's literally paralleling our reality. Okay, it's undistinguished from our reality, basically. And I was watching this tech channel where they were simulating water or bread being torn to pieces, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, and I'm aware that our technology is being filtered, yet we are simulating using code images that's undistinguishable from our reality. For example, if I come into the sitting room and you didn't tell me that was computer generated, I would have assumed that someone was just filming pouring water. And Spirit's like, pay attention to that. All right, then they mentioned about these nanotites, billions of, let me just make sure I get the right word for you, bear with me. Nanits, that's the word. Billions of nanits, okay? And they were showing how these nanits make these little triangles, all right? Little nanits, okay? Then this come into my experience. The same imagery of nanits that makes a computer image that is undistinguishable from reality, the same frame, sacred geometry is in our skin. All right? The rabbit. Right. You pause there. Okay. And there is so much more I can share with you. This is an introduction, again, a basic insight into the nature of the realms that we've been in. Now, if you do not get this knowledge, you can somewhat keep repeating your same life again and again. It's funny, Eminem's new music video, he shows himself coming through a portal. There is some allegories in that music video, I can tell you, but it's showing him stuck in the Ouroboros. That's all I'm going to say, okay? I'm not going to go into that. Anna also mentioned about the ball again, the lane ball, which I've been talking about in my previous videos. However, the ribs, again, when she mentioned about the ribs in connection with the solar flares, I also had the imagery of the rib taken out of Adam, which creates Eve, which is part of our subconscious, which is connected to our cubic reality. And hence, if we want to change anything on the outside, we need to go within, turn to the kingdom within. This brings me to the last image. So remember the dream I had where I was in town. Everyone was distracted, watching the tellies in theatres, and I was on my own in town, and I noticed this massive crack down the centre of town. This is what I was witnessing. It's the womb cracking open, or the egg, the cosmic egg, the matrix. We're breaking free from it, okay, where we are the fiery beings with our harps singing a new tune on the sea of glass, see the consciousness seeing clearly with a new thought, word and deed, okay, being ushered into a wonderful future, bridged into the new earth, which is connected to home, where your eternal heavenly state is erected from within yourself. Hence the whole journey, because you are now the Son of the Most High, the Son of the Father. Okay, where you now have inheritance, the wonderful virtues and abilities to create your heaven, your mansion. I'll give you 2 verses and I'm going to go. Romans 8:20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who had subjected the same in hope. Romans 8:22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travail travaileth in pain together until now. The wonderful transformation is upon us, guys. Keep watch. We are going to have a mystical, wonderful transformation. We are breaking free. And the Father comes down to abide in us, with us, among us. Okay, where the desires of the heart is going to be erected and the evils disappear. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tengu Jitsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you guys. Have a good day.